Welcome to my stream! Yes! My evil, evil music stream of doom and gloom. Yes! This is me smoking a cigarette that is actually a quarter note. Yes! Look how evil this stream will be today. And my body is here, of course. And I have a lollipop. I have a little lollipop right there. Or is it an ice cream cone? Who knows? I won't tell you the truth because I am evil. Yes. VGM is evil. Level complete. Get a 1-up. Gamers? Any gamers know what that means? Bleeps. And bloops. orchestral arrangements. Yes. Okay. Okay, we're done. We're done. Everyone left. Everyone's gone. Everyone is gone. Oh, so stupid. Alright. Anyway. No, let's not. That was so stupid. Alright, let's go to our trusty Piclopedia theme instead of all of this insanity. Ah, there we go. Nice and calm. Alright, let's clean up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright. So, analysis stream. It feels like it's kind of been forever since I've done one of these, even though it's literally just been 2 weeks. Yeah. I don't really have any specific plans or ideas or anything, in terms of this one. Like, some analysis streams I've done, like Mario Galaxy, I did one, where I went through some of my favorite songs. I also did some Tomodachi music as well. Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of like winging it today. No special theme other than video games. So, let's see. Give me a second. Hold on. Okay, so, I'm gonna hand it over to, if any of whoever's watching. I don't know how many people are watching, but, I do not look. If people want to request a track for analysis, feel free to go ahead. I will probably be here for a couple hours. We'll see what happens though. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be I don't know, I'm just gonna be analyzing kind of what comes to my brain in the moment. I believe, hopefully, things should be relatively stable in terms of audio and frames, etc., etc. I think it should be fine. I could bump myself up a little bit more. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me do that right now, actually. Just a smidge, you know? Just a smidge. There. Am I louder? Am I insanely loud now? Okay. Yeah, so... I mean, what do we do here? What is all this? Okay. Let's analyze Canada men's national soccer team. The musical analysis of a soccer team. Okay. Let's see. Turn down for myself from screaming. What is a warm-up? A nice little warm-up to get the brain going. There's always Pikmin. There's always Kirby. There's always Mario. Let's do something a little, like, unconventional. Maybe a rhythm game song. I'd be down for that. That'd be interesting. How about... Oh god, what's a rhythm game song that I like that is, like, simple? Because a lot of the rhythm game songs that I like are absurdly complex. Ooh, let's do a throwback. Let's do some DDR stuff. Let's do... The Cube. What are you doing down there? This is too complex. We need something dumb simple, like dumb simple. What's simple? Oh god, what is simple? What's like a cool DDR song that is like fun? Oh god. I just need a warm up. Oh, I know the perfect warm up. There we are. Look how short that is. See? Easy peasy. Classic. Not S. I should be writing the composers, by the way, when I do these musical analysis. I should be writing the composers down, because it is actually important. So let's say DJ. Oops. No, that's wrong. Nagureo. I think that's a whatever. Okay, let's do form. Just a warm up, nothing crazy. Can we hear this okay? Hopefully we can. Let me turn it down a tiny bit, I think. That should be fine. And then it fades out when it starts getting good. So, that was always the case with this song in particular. It's so short, so like dumb, stupid, simple that like I believe this is maybe the shortest DDR song ever. Maybe? Okay, so it's in 4/4, pretty straightforward. This is technically the intro, so we will prep that. This will be a very rough analysis here, so let's just make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's 4. Let's not do 8. Let's not count in 8 just because it's going to be a little confusing. Here we go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 bars. Here we go. A section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's 8. Again. 1, 2. Repeats. I really hate how this hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It just repeats, right? That's why we do the 8 plus 8 as opposed to 16 to signify a repeat, generally speaking. B. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 8. And then fade out. Actually, I can just... There you go. Easy peasy. No. Why did we do this? Here we go. Come on. Let's loop it. Here we go. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Very simple. Yeah. Quick little intro. One idea repeated. Develop the idea one time and then fade out. I don't know how long the song is, like, proper, but we're just gonna deal with it. Harmony. This one should be actually kind of like roams a decent amount. So we'll see how that feels, but let's see here. I think we're in the key of G? G minor? Interesting. All right, well, let's get the intro out of the way. Again, this is just going to be super rough. I'm not going to be the most anal about harmony today, or at least right now. So we're generally in the key of G, right? So we have our intro doesn't really count because they're doing this thing with the piano that kind of just like... Or was it? right? It's like something like that. Something like that. So basically, the intro, as most intros do, are establishing the tonal center. So that is happening there. We don't really need to talk about it. Oh, whoops. We're not doing form anymore. A! Here we go. We are in the key of G minor. So we start with our 1. Oops, that's wrong. We start with our 1. There you go. And we'll see what happens. I believe it kind of roams in a way that's a little ambiguous, but let's listen. Man, that sample's cool. That's what it is. Very pretty chord. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with that chord. Let's bump it up a tiny bit. I do feel it might be a bit quiet. I don't really know, but yeah, I was obsessed with this chord for such a long time. Holy shit. This particular thing, which I think is what it's doing, and then it goes, yep. Yeah, that's what's happening. Ooh, so pretty, actually. Right? So what is this? How would you even write this? We have the G, the D, so the 1, the 5, the flat 6. Well, the 6, because it's just minor. And then the minor third. So it's really just a minor with a 6, but it's not a minor 6. You know what I'm saying? Does that even make sense? No, I guess it's a minor 6. Yeah. No, this would be a minor. Oh god, it's so complicated. Let's say add 6. How about add flat 6 or something? We'll see what happens. So this is a G minor. Let's say, uh-oh, why are we glitching? Why are we glitching, though? Ooh, not a fan of that. Is this fine? Are we good? Why are we glitching? Do you see that? Why, though? Hold on. Please hold. Let me see if something's up. Aha! Interesting. Okay, I opened up the XP pen panel and we should be good, so very interesting. This can be quite finicky sometimes in terms of the actual tablet situation. What is it? Add 6? Add 6? Something like that? So 1 add 6. I feel so stupid writing that, but you know, whatever. So G minor, add 6. Goes down a whole step to F. F6, I believe. F major, and then with a 6 as well. So that is a what? Do I know my Roman numerals? 5, 6, 7. That's the 7, right? Yes. Oh god. Major 7. Yes, that's correct. Major 7, 6. Now technically this is wrong, but whatever, dude. So we have, and then it does something so pretty. You kind of expect it to go down because the bass is going down, right? So going da na 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 na, or something like that, right? Da na 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 na, and that could like work. That could absolutely work. But we have da da na na na, and then it goes all the way down to the super warm. And then it resolves. So we go from G to F to G, which sounds kind of stupid, but it works because it's not going da na 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 na. kind of works, but the fact that it's doing this open 7 chord, or open dominant chord, it's like a slash thing. It's like, what is it, like a sus7 or something like that? It gives it this really like lush openness that you know, kind of. Ooh, there's something interesting there, but hold on, let me write it down first. So technically that is, so that's F over G, which is kind of funny. F over G. Oops, that is not a G. Thank you. And that is a what? Oh God, how do I write this? Oh, how do I write this even? Like a 1 sus7? Sure, whatever. And then we have back to our normal G minor 7 chord, and then our 1 minor 7. I don't know if that's how you write. No, that doesn't make sense. Just 1 7, right? Yeah. Here's the reason why that's cool. And again, this is just a warm up, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But what's really cool is that the first 2 chords are closed chords. There's that like really that crunchy dissonant minor second, and so we have this crunchy, and then slightly less crunchy, but it's still got that major second. That major second is technically consonant, but it definitely still sounds dissonant for sure. Like there is a natural. What am I hearing? Oh, the pedal. Hilarious. Let me get rid of that. I was like in the background. I was like, what is this like? Who's pumping butter? I'm like, oh no, it's just a piano. it's just piano. No worries. Let's see. Okie dokie. How do I fix this? Let's do get rid of you, get rid of you. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Wonderful. Everybody happy. Let's see here. Give me a second. Double checking to make sure things are chill. Things are chill. Everybody is good. So, we have the crunchy minor 2 here, right? And then we have the more open major second, but it's still fairly dissonant. And we're kind of, the piano is like more in this middle high range. But then it goes all the way down. And the melody as well is going da, na, na. And then it goes da, na, na, na. So it goes down. So the chords need to go down with the melody. The melody doesn't need to go down. The melody could go up. Practice contrary motion potentially, but it's like such a lovely like open chord. Oh man. And then it just like because this technically is like a 5 or whatever. No, it's not really. It's open. It's a sus7, right? But it resolves. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyway, let's see what else we got. Ow! A bit loud there. Sorry, everyone. There you go. Oh, it's so pretty. Hi, Anne. Hello, hello. How are you? How is it going? How is life in the past 12 hours? Yep, so we have that. So we have oh, it's so pretty. It's very reminiscent of like these are very like classical changes. I'm good just working on an animation test or test animation. Hell yeah. Like what kind of animation? Are you allowed to say? Is it NDA? we have E flat. Let me write that down, and we'll probably cut it right here. I don't think we're gonna go to A or to B, just because I want to get to some other things. Gosh darn it! Gosh dang it! Hold on, give me a second. Are we good? There we go. Now we're good. Let's see. What was it? E flat. Okay, E flat. E flat major 7, and then we have that is a what? What the hell is that? Am I getting that right? Da, 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 that is a D7 first inversion. And if I played a lot of classical music, I would know that immediately. D... What is it? What did I just say? D7? D7 over F sharp. So this is a 6. This is a major 6. And then this is a... So technically we're doing a 6, 6, 5, 5, 5. That's a normal cadence, but it's just in the first inversion, and I don't know how to write a first inversion. Oh god. I know first inversion is 6, but what is first inversion when it's like 4 notes? Oh god, I don't remember. 4-2 is 4-3? No, 4-3, 3-4. Oh god. 6. Fuck it. And then it goes to G minor, right? So, oops, that's wrong. Very pretty progression. Easy peasy. Goes down smooth. Classical inspired. Extremely melancholic. And I love it. Hell yeah, DDR. Yeah, I can talk about it right now. Right now, I'm just noodling around to figure out how I want some scenes for my thesis film to look at. Oh shit! Oh, whoa, that's cool. Hell yeah. It's like a thumbnail sketching, but for animation. Ooh, interesting. Do you mean like the animatic, or like the storyboard, or like test animation? Or do you just mean like you're actually just taking a scene and then just like going through the entire process to see how it looks? Rigs and stuff. Ooh, I see, I see. Interesting, interesting. Just taking a fraction, just animating in a bunch of ways to see which one I like. Hell yeah. Okay, so you're doing... So basically what you're doing, if I could just summarize what you're doing, is you're doing a test animation. Oh, you're doing a test animation. Okay. I see. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why you didn't just say that, but, so stupid. My bad. That's so funny. Well, that's exciting though. I hope your thesis goes well. What's your thesis about? I'm curious. Again, unless you want to keep it a secret or whatever. Oh man, this song's so pretty. Let's see. What else do we want to... What do we want to analyze? I'm trying to kind of look and see, in terms of VGM stuff, what I have been into recently. Well, actually, what I've actually been into is Alice in Wonderland soundtrack, which, I mean, that's a Disney song. I am not sure if it's been public domain. It probably is not in public domain, so it's probably a horrible idea. So probably we won't be analyzing that. Although, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do a Pogo remix of that, even though he's kind of a dick, but that's fine. Alice. Here we are. Because I've also been obsessed with this as well. So this is a sample. This is like a flipped sample situation. Is it VGM? No, I said VGM, didn't I? In my little social post. I'll keep it to VGM. Alright, let's see. What's the vibe of... Well, if we're going with like sampled lush... Let's try Bomberman. Was it Feist or something? Oh, Foehn. 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 Hell yes! Let's go! Oh, this is gonna be a fun one to analyze. Alright. Let me erase. Let's just listen once through, just to erase. Let's listen to Foehn. Oops. He looks like a bird, doesn't he? Like a dodo. Let's give him a beak. There you go. Bomberman, everybody. Okay, let's do this. And then do that. Whoop. Yay! Wunderbar, wunderbar. Flawless. Bomberman Birderman. Here we go. Thin. Foehn. By Junchikuma, yes. How do I write this in a better way? Let's do that, maybe? By Junchikuma. There you go. Up one, thank you. So this one should actually be relatively simple as well. Also, and whoever, because I don't know who's here, but if you want to think of potentially a song for me to analyze, feel free. Otherwise, no pressure. I'm just kind of winging it today. Nothing in particular. Okay, alright, so it just kind of starts. I'd almost say technically it's an intro, but I'll say it's an intro. I think it actually fits a little better with that description. Let's do intro. And it's in 4/4, easy peasy. Also, since you asked before, without revealing too much, is basically about a music student who oversleeps, and then when they try to get out of bed to email their professor, something tries to pull them back into the mattress. Ooh, okay. That sounds very cool and interesting, and about depression, and very relatable. So I don't know if it is about that, but that's real as hell. Let's see here. Oh, I need to write the numbers. Doi. Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful. It is? Yay! I did it. Through life experience, I have figured out the theme of the film. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. It's a toughie, that. But, you know, it's just gotta keep going. Nothing really you can do. Foehn. Shall we analyze Foehn? I don't know how do you actually pronounce that? Foehn. Because I want to say like OE is like an I sound, like a coelacanth, right? Like a C, like a fiend. But then there's the H. And an E with an H does not make anything. It's more of like an E. So then I want to say Foehn. But then if I... Anyway. Semantics, whatever. Let's just see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. How are we gonna count this? It doesn't feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I mean, it doesn't even work there, right? I would say this is a fast song. Ba 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 bum bum. Yeah. Because if we count in slow quarter notes, then it goes 1, 2. Those are eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 3 and D4. Right? Like that doesn't feel right. Like this is a fast song, so we're gonna do fast counting. So hold on tight, everybody. Yeah, here we go. Get ready. It's gonna be immediate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe an easier way to do this is we do 8 plus 4, and then that in itself is like one phrase, right? So we do 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, right? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's kind of the vibe. So if we do that, then we do 8 plus 4. Oh, we need to make this a little. Oh no. How are we gonna do this? Let's kill you. Oh please. Fine. It's fun having like the big eraser because it just makes me feel so powerful. Okay. We have 8 plus 4 as like a thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe it repeats for this intro before the drums kick in. 2, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's make that happen, shall we? A little longer, please. Thank you. And then 8 plus 4. Very nice. We have A. Oops. Make this longer. And then so it's 8 plus 4. There's a better way to do this, isn't there? Hold on. Let me see if we can. Are we going to get mathematical over here? I would love to analyze some Adventure Time music, actually. That would be really fun. I don't know how difficult it would be. 8 plus 4 times 2. Anyone? Anyone? 24. Very good. Good job, class. Okay. So we have 8 plus 4. And let's see how many times it repeats, because this is a very repetitive song. But it works, and I'll explain why it works in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. That's twice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 4. 5. 6. Very cool. I love that it's 6 times. Holy shit. That is so cool, and I will explain why that is cool in just a second, but man, that is so sick. When will I learn that I need to make this, that my actions have consequences? Here we go. Very nice. B. Da, na, 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 da. I don't know if it's 8-8 or 8-4. This is a very cool track. If you haven't heard the Bomberman Hero soundtrack, it is excellent. This entire soundtrack is that. It's just this like deep, like, what is it? Like jungle, not jungle. What is it? Why am I? Oh my god, drum and bass, right? House drum and bass, something. Drum and bass, right? Yeah, drum and bass. The entire soundtrack is that. and it's really excellent stuff. Wood Wreck. Landlord. There's a song called Landlord? That's really funny. Okay. Let's see. Let's count B. Probably this next one. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay. So this time we're gonna do more math. We're gonna do 8 plus 8. And I believe it's probably gonna be times 4. So let's just do that. 4, 1, 2, 3, 8. That's one phrase. 2 phrases. That's 4 phrases. Yep, and then it repeats. And that's it. That's the entire track. Which is sick as hell. Times 4. Very nice. And then it repeats. Right? Very cool, very cool. Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on. How am I gonna do this? Because this is a very unconventional track in terms of musical analysis. How about this? Let's do, the harmony is silly. So the reason why the harmony is silly is because it's one chord. So this is a sample, obviously. And the sample is just being thrown around everywhere and very common in not just dance tracks, but especially in drum and bass. So we have... Let's try to analyze what that chord even is. I mean, it's just a cluster, like a lush cluster chord, but let's see. How do we do that? Okay, let's maybe do... Come on. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, let's figure this out. It's probably something like that. No. Okay. This is probably just what it is. I think it's just a straight up major 7 chord. Can I do this? How am I gonna do this? Right? Oh god. Oh fuck. Okay, this is gonna be a really dead giveaway to see if it's right, because that's too clear. There's something else going on. First of all, we can bump it up a tiny bit, right? Should we? Do we dare? Hold on, let me see how the levels are. Please hold, please hold, please hold, please hold. Okay. Yeah. Too loud. Right? Let's see. How does that feel? Something's off. It's not getting the right quality of the chord. I think it's just that. I think what's making it a little fuzzy in terms of trying to identify what chord this is because, one, the compression. Two, the sample itself, I think probably has some... I mean, it definitely has some sort of delay and natural fuzziness to it, so it's obscuring some of the actual note qualities. But at the end of the day, it's really just a cluster chord. Right? So it's... Right? So, what that chord is... What we're really working with is a C. Oops, that was loud. That was really loud, sorry. So it's like... Da, na, 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 right? So this particular chord, even though technically you take these two notes, you put it up an octave, and it's an E minor 7, right? That's what it is. The chord quality itself... both with the bass as well as something that is happening fuzziness-wise. There might even be just like a C somewhere hidden that I'm not hearing. Right? That might even be the case. I just am not hearing that C specifically. But that C... Ow, that hurt. Hold on. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I cut myself with a knife the other day, and it's mostly healed, but man, it is sensitive. Anyway, so we have this and the C. Da 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 da. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Very pretty. And drum and bass tracks will often do this, where they will take one song. So this, first of all, I'm just gonna write the harmony literally right now, and it's gonna be stupidly simple. Here's what we're gonna write. That's literally all it is. It's just the C major 9 or any major 9 chord, and it's just going up and down the scale, right? Like it's doing all that. Like it's going, right? It's just moving across, and the cool thing about house music, about electronic music, about whatever that kind of stuff, is that it is not inherently bound by the rules of strict Western classical music theory. Which rules? That's great. You know, it allows for a lot of different kinds of styles and feelings and tones. And with a track like this, the reason why this works, and frankly, of the entire soundtrack, this is one of the most popular songs of the entire soundtrack. And it's a very, very different feeling and sensation, especially when you're talking about musical analysis. It is not traditional whatsoever. It's extremely modern. So we have something where there's a few things that make it extremely modern. Number one is something that I really relate to as like a composer, just stylistically, which is stapling the melody to the top of a harmony. Like, it's not harmony and then there's a melody on top, right? It's not... Right? It's not like melody and then harmony. No, it is that the melody is informed by the top note of the harmony. So we have like I'm making it a little more like melodic than usual, but like if it's like, for example, like right, so we have da da na, 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 and the melody is literally a part of the harmony, which is really cool. And so this is what's happening right now. So the melody is da 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 na na ba ba, and it's just following what the chords are doing, and that's really cool. Another really cool thing is its use of drums in the way that the entire song functions fundamentally. So we have stuff like you know, we have our intro, right? Da 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 ba 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 ba, and it's super pure and super raw. Then the drums come in. And what the drums do is it's not just filling the space, but it's also providing a lot of momentum for the track without needing to do a lot. This is maybe the purest form of drum and bass because literally it's a sample and then a drum and then a bass. so it's like super pure. We have our sample. There's our bass. There's our drum. Filling in the space. There's the bass. Two different basses, may I add. Two different basses. We have like a kind of, we have a sub bass, which, you know, we have a sub bass and like a melodic bass almost, like this kind of like that kind of thing. Like it has like more higher elements to it. Man, that sub bass is deep. What's really weird about that sub bass, which I am a little bit like, what's going on there, is the bass, the sub bass is going, and I'm like, is that just like an effect? And it does make me wonder. I think it actually is just, the bass is less musical and more about there is a very deep low sub bass, and that the music, like the music aspect doesn't really matter. Whatever notes you play, it doesn't really matter. That's my suspicion. It's more of an effect than an actual, like, this is the music kind of situation, right? So we have, like, right? And then we have, right? And it's like, you would think that it's crunchy as hell, but the bass is low enough and subby enough to where the ear, how do I phrase this? The ear does not hear the pitch. You have to really struggle to find the pitch. The ear hears the, oops, hold on. Okay. The ear hears just the fact that there's a bass, and that in itself is already enough, which is really cool. Whoops. Let's review. We have our sample. There's our melodic bass. Do you hear that? It's weird. Here is another reason why I love this particular form. So this feels like very mathematical. God, I can't say that anymore without just straight up thinking of Adventure Time. This feels mathy. How about that? Does that work? Is that fine? This feels very confusing in terms of the numbers of it all. And the reason why is because it just makes the most sense in my brain. But ultimately, all you need to know is that there's one specific phrase, the sample phrase, multiplied by 2 times. So this plays twice, this plays 6 times. It's just easier to write it this way. The reason why I think this is really cool that it plays 6 times is because technically this is the intro, right? This is the intro. Right? Right? That's what it is, right? So that's what we have, right? Hi, Toku! Hello, hello! How are you doing? How is your day? How is life? How is everything? Etc., etc. All of the good things to ask? Hopefully, things are good. But it's really cool because the intro feels like an intro, even though the what literally only has changed is just the addition of drums and bass. And so it keeps to, you know, we love 4s and 8s in general. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? As this total, we have 8. But it feels irregular. It feels irregular because this feels like an intro. So it's doing this bizarre, like, auditory illusion, at least in my brain, where I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's repeated 8 times. It feels like there was an intro of 2, and then it repeated 6 times, which is a weird amount of repetitions. And then we get to this B section. It's been kind of a crazy week. Oh, shit? Oh, yeah? What's the craziness about? How crazy are we talking? Did a piano fall on your head? Did you join the circus? It's so funny. Hopefully good crazy, by the way. Or maybe neutral crazy would be fine. If it's bad crazy, I get it. Actually, this week in general for me has been neutral crazy. Some good, some bad. Some very good, some very bad. And, man, it's been a lot. One of those things is finding out that my TikTok has been shadow banned, kind of. So that's fun. But that's like a small thing. There's been IRL shit that has been fucking, ugh. It's been tough. So I may be there with you. Who knows? B section. Here we go. Come on. Oh, it's so pretty, dude. So we're still in C, right? So this entire time, we've been da 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 na 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 na, maybe, or like. I don't really know. That's more what it is. Yeah, it goes from C major. If we're talking about the less about the actual harmonic instances of the chords, or makeup of the chords itself, but like the more overall structure. There we go. That's generally what it is, right? And then we also have this B section, which is super, super pretty. It definitely, the A section kind of has a little bit more of a minor slant to it, but this B section is pure, like, positive bliss. Like, that's really what it is. Right? So this one, I don't know if it's the same sample or not. It might be different. It sounds a little different, but it's like... Right? That's where we're ending. So it's like... What is it? What is it? What is it? It's like. No, that's wrong. We end on here, so then it would be like. Oh god. Hold on. It would be. Which actually makes sense. Musically, because the A section does the where it's C, but then we go to all like the black notes land, and then in B, we kind of do the same thing. We go down the black notes, and then we end on C, which is really cool. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, not crazy in like an amazing way. Job application stuff. Oy, I am sorry about that. That's been rough. Did have fun last night though. Open mic in Little Tokyo had this like Southeast Asian psychedelic dance rock and folk band. Damn, that sounds sick. That sounds fun. Oh man, if only I didn't stream on Tuesdays. That might be something who knows? I might be down. Ad starting soon. Blah 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 bee ba boo ba boo ba boo ba bee ba 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 ba. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's see. What's going on? Oh my LTS creator stuff. Yeah. One of these days, it may happen, but you know, gotta be consistent. Finding a job is rough. We should start killing people. Is that legal to say here? No, that's legal. I agree. I think we should start killing people and murdering people. That I can't get in trouble for saying that personally. Not only that, I think we should bomb. We should not only kill people, but we should also bomb. We should do a bomb. Can someone do bombs and stuff? Can we like bomb something? Can we Bomberman? Will somebody bomb this man? Crazy out of context statements that we have going here. You know, do you think Bomberman has a horrible time flying because TSA just can't accept who he is? You know what I'm saying? Do you think Bomberman just goes up to do a comedy set, and no matter what he does, he just bombs? Bomberman is on the no-fly list, I think. I would agree with that. He is a terrorist. How can Bomberman not be a terrorist? There's no world in which Bomberman is not a terrorist. I don't give a fuck if the game says he's a hero. He is a terrorist. He's the problem. He is on the FBI's most wanted list. I like the problem is TSA and not Bomberman, which is true, by the way. Well, yeah. And you know what's funny, too, is that TSA, it's less that they're a problem and more that they're just irritating and annoying. And sometimes racist. But, like, mostly just annoying. It's just really funny. So Bomberman, I don't know. To me, I think Bomberman needs to learn how to not let his name and his identity define him. It's gonna be an issue. Come on, Bomberman. Come on, man. Ugh. No love to Bomberman. This is stupid. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. I'm basically almost done anyway, but yeah. So the B section has this really, really cool part where it just has... okay, I'm gonna be really quick about this because I just realized I looked at the time and we got to get to more stuff. The A section is pretty relentless when it comes to the samples. There's no breaks whatsoever. So it's da 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 ba 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 ba. There's kind of a mini break where it goes da 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 break ba ba, but like that's not really as much of a break. I just did a 6/7. Everyone clap. Yay, 100%. But B actually has the da 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 bomb, and then full break, and then just like a simple ride. So cool and interesting. It's a very modern track, and I mean, you know, I say modern. It was done in the early 2000s, but on the N64. But like, man, great soundtrack. Would strongly wreck it. Anyway, that is it for my analysis of that. Rex, please. Rex, please. Give me some Rex, please. And if nobody gives me any recommendations, then I will call Bomberman, and I will bomb the stream. And by bomb the stream, I mean I will just... I will just think of something else. Do you want something similar or something completely opposite? You know what? How about you give both, and then I'll just see what I'm vibing with more. Is that possible? Because both could be cool. But I just want to know. I'm curious. Oh, let's make this. Oops. No. Hold on. There we are. Ah! Leotarda by Kettle. I have absolutely no idea what that is. To Know Water, Austin Wintory. Austin Wintory, his music's great, but I'm going to be honest, I'm very curious about what this Kettle song is. So we're going to be... Because I've never heard this at all. I don't even know what game it's from. What is this from? Dubio? Is that a game? Is this... What is this? Dubio. What kind of game is this? Dubio? Mark Dubio? Stupid. Politics. Dubio game. Oh, this is sick. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, like, all of these, like, early iPhone games. Or, I shouldn't say early iPhone games. I should say, like, late iPhone games. That had this super, super minimalistic style. One of those was Square Ball. Does anyone remember Square Ball? Oh, my God. There was that. There was, there were just a bunch of games that had, like, a super, super... you know, simple colors, simple gameplay, but, like, obviously very addictive, and this kind of gives me that vibe. Yeah, this is super in that vein. Oh, it's actually insanely nostalgic for that. Or, like, a killer game in mini clip, you know what I mean? Wow. Inspired by those and by Jep Carlson games, like 140 and Thoth. I have heard of those both, but I do not remember. Damn, I love the art design. I am such a slut for minimalism, I really am. I am like... I definitely like maximalist stuff, at times for sure, and that can be really, really fun and cool and exciting and blah, 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 blah. But my God, I just need to tell you that minimalism has my heart forever. So let's listen to this song, because I'm just extremely curious about it. Let's see what we got. Ooh! Okay, this is gonna be fun. Hello? Why are you like that? Thank you. Here we go. I am so into this. Oh, this vibe is so cool. Ooh, okay. Let's write that better. Very nice. From Dubio. Hell yes, this probably... That bass! Okay, the drums. Ooh, I love that bass line. That's so fun. Very, very cool. Okay, so this is a long song, and it has a lot of moving parts to it. So I think we're just going to focus on some form analysis here. Harmony is not as, like, much of the focus, really. This is much more about the effect and much more about, like, how things develop. Less harmonically driven, right? So the form is going to be the main event. So we're just gonna need to figure that out. So let's get some numbers in here to help with counting. 6, 7, 8. Thank you. We are in for a 4 for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I don't think that's really an intro. It doesn't sound like an intro to me. It kind of just sounds like the beginning of the song. I mean, technically it's the intro, but like, I'm just gonna say A. Here we go. This is gonna be long. Yeah, this is gonna be a long form, and then I have some things to say about what I have picked up based off of the form, etc., etc., etc. Okay, here we go. Ready to count. Let's do this. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm rushing. Let's say 16. Groups of 16 I think are gonna be pretty good, so let's mark that. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Oh, man. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. God damn it. I couldn't fit. No. Hold on. There's a way we could do this. Ooh. I like the sound of that, but we're not going to be doing that. Okay, hold on. We have to fit this because this track is really cool for a specific reason. Let's do from here. I can't. How do I do this? Maybe just kill the part of the form and then just do that. And then do this and then do this, right? Yeah, we're gonna need to do that. Yeah. Okay, and then we did this, and then let's erase some stuff. Why is there a dot there? Thank you. And then, yeah, cool. Let's just re-notate. I still don't have enough space. Fuck. You get it. You get it. All right, so this track is doing something really cool, very, very similarly to a track that we have analyzed before from Foehn, where everything about this track is about progression. You can extend the canvas if you need to. So true, bestie. How do I do that? I assume edit, right? I'm editing or something. Where is it? Edit canvas. Thank you very much. I'm so happy that you actually know this program because I am dummy. I understand. I see. Let's do like a 17 maybe. Is it really your main program? Oh, cool. Okay, good. That's very nice. Yay! Oh, wow. Everything is better. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's really cool. I didn't realize that. I don't know. I'd always kind of assumed that CSP is like not preferred by like people actually in the animation industry or something, but I do not really know much, frankly. Hold on. Let me double check everything. Is everything good? Is everything good? Yeah, everything's good. Mostly because people already use it. Yeah. I mean, it's a great program. From the minimal amount that I've analyzed or used. Okay, so we have. Let's see what key this is in. A minor. Very nice. Right, so that's like the general kind of vibe of it. The reason why I was outlining the form like this is exactly why I outlined it in Foehn. And that is because we have... I'm just going to notate it as I go along with the form. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me double check. I'm going to be talking, blah, 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 blah. I think it should be fine. I'll turn it down a smidge just so we can make sure that you can actually hear my commentary. All right, here we go. So, we are at... actually, hold on. I should probably count along with it. It's kind of trickling into the industry, mostly because people already use it. Oh, did I already read that? I think I already read that. CSP's cool. That's all. All right, let's get through this. And then, I don't know if Toku's still here, but coming up, if you want to recommend something, that'd be cool. Otherwise, I'll probably just do something. So think about it, as I am going to be done pretty quickly here. Here we go. We have our first 16. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is our first kind of main section here. We are starting very small and simple, establishing the form, keeping it very low key. We're still here at 16. Some very slight percussive stuff that we're adding, but we're still keeping it pretty simple. Now, after 3, we get to here. Now, the really cool thing about this track is that it is consistent. What I mean by that is, it's 1, 2, 3, a group of 3 16 bars, right? Then we have a major compositional change that is, visualized here by this like step down, right? So now we have this other kind of like pseudo section, right? Then we have this other section, and it's all 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is consistent until we get to here. And the reason why this happens is because of a really cool thing and I will let y'all know. But so far, we are at, we've entered, here, let me scoot back a bit. We've entered the second part, right? So we've entered, if I want to label it just so it's a little easier to talk about, let's say A1, A2, A3, A2 Brute. Haha, funny, I made that joke before. A4, A5, and then it just goes back up again. All right, here we go. We are now at A2, right? Second section. Hitting the second 16, we have this tiny little shaker. That's so funny. Hold on, I can't look at that comment because I'm gonna get distracted. I'll talk about that later. All right, the shaker came in, now the bass is in. The bass and the melody have now come in on A3. Right, things are really starting to move. That melody is happening. Dun, 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 dun. Still on A3, keeping consistent with the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 kind of motif. So the reason why this move is so significant, A4, is we've been building a lot of tension. We've been building and building more, adding more layers on, which again is an extremely what do you call it? A very I just need to respond to this comment because it's really funny. I'm watching my nephew at the same time, and he's watching like Boss Baby on full blast. I am obsessed with that. That is really, really, really funny to me. Ugh, Boss Baby. Tough viewing. I'll check that out after this track. Anyway, man, that's a funny comment. Okay, but the reason why A4 is cool is because we've been building and building and building, adding all these layers, and then once A4 happens, up until this point, we have been on A minor, A minor, A minor, A minor. Right, so that's what we've been at here. Learned the last few years that there's surprisingly a lot of Boss Baby media. Well, yeah, they're milking the hell out of it, and it makes sense because it's a baby. Why wouldn't they milk the baby, the milking something? There's a joke there. Because there's like 2 Boss Babies. Why am I talking about this? There's 2 Boss Babies, and there's like a Netflix TV series, right? I believe. I think. Is there more? Please don't tell me there's more. Starring Alec Baldwin, famed gunman Alec Baldwin. Oh, poor guy. They did not bring him. No? Come on. He's the boss. People have gotten away with worse. Sorry to everybody involved with that entire situation. I guess. Listen. Justice for no. I can't. We can. No, we're done. We're moving on. Bit over. What is the stream? The stream we've been going from bomb threats and gun jokes to killing. It's just like kind of one of those things, you know? No more Boss Baby. And you know what? I'm okay with this. Oh, hey, fun fact, by the way. Did you know that in the original Boss Baby soundtrack, Jacob Collier worked with Hans Zimmer on it? Fucking psychotic. Insane. Jacob Collier working with Hans Zimmer on Boss Baby. Yes. Look it up. You know what? Let me look it up. We're pausing. Is it this one? Where is it? Hold on. Jacob Collier, Boss Baby. He helped to score... Yeah, here it is. Oops. Not Bob Baby. Here we go. He helped to score the DreamWorks film The Boss Baby with composer Hans Zimmer. He performed with Zimmer and Pharrell Williams at the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. So he was like really in the Zimmer area. Yeah, no, it is fully real. Where is it? There you are. Hello, featured artist. Hello. Now, what did he do? Now, I have absolutely no idea. But, it's just absolutely insane, regardless. You think there's someone that only knows of Jacob Collier from Boss Baby and nothing else? That is maybe one of the most horrifying thoughts that you could have ever said, Toku. That is so sad to me. I don't even know if I've heard anything from Jacob Collier, at least to my knowledge. Jacob Collier is a very, very controversial artist. I don't know how much you're familiar with this, but Jacob Collier is a English artist, I believe, and he is basically like a musical theory phenom. He is like absolutely insanely talented in terms of music, like just like musically super gifted, but his songwriting is very much up to debate. People were calling him, exactly what Toku said. Yeah, people were calling him like he's a revolutionary guy, he's like a genius, he's like absolutely insane, and like blah 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 blah. And people have turned on him. Initially people were like, this is amazing. But yeah, his songwriting has been a little bit off, because what it is, it's just a lot of musical theory flashiness, but a lot of the core writing isn't super there. And a lot of different people feel a lot of different ways about it. I'm pretty neutral about him, to be honest. I love some of his stuff, and some of his other stuff is like really annoying. So I'm kind of neutral. I'm like, whatever. But some people hate him. Some people despise the man, to an unrelenting and frankly unreasonable degree. There are some arguments to be had that he's definitely like not doing amazing work in terms of like the jazz community or whatever, where he's kind of leaning into a lot of like what do you call it? Kind of like avoiding roots and progressing the style of jazz, and just kind of putting a bunch of sprinkles on shit. But that being said, I mean, like, his music, you can learn a lot from like his music, and it is harmonically complex. He features a lot of artists. It's really cool. But he almost leans more towards the pop sphere at this point now. So it's tricky. I don't know. Some people absolutely adore him as well, right? They love all of the like crazy harmonic shifts and everything like that. But yeah, it's interesting. But anyway, he worked on Boss Baby with Hans Zimmer. So hopefully that helps. Jacob X Pink Pantheress collab would be insane. I don't know how well that would work, to be honest. Because I feel like Pink Pantheress feels... This is so sad and all love to him, but Pink Pantheress seems too cool for him. Does that make sense? Specifically in terms of her music. Like, Jacob's music is kind of... You know what I mean? Like, Pink Pantheress is like... She's got, like, this, like, coolness factor with all of her stuff, but, like... Jacob's, like, the excitable band kid. And there's nothing wrong with that. But... like, He's the excitable band kid who's like, check out this chord progression. Meanwhile, Pink Pantheress is like in her bedroom, just like, this sample's cool. Let me flip it. So, also Pink Pantheress' stuff is like a masterclass in production. Sure, I think it's just really different. Of course, I mean they're both like super different for sure. But yeah, wild, you know, blunt rotation. Anyway, so let me finish this up. Basically, the only thing I'm going to say more about this is it is really cool how instead of phrases of 3, it goes to phrases of 2 because things are starting to get more exciting. Phrase of 2, and then it starts to slowly go back to the original. Very, very, very interesting thing. And that's basically it of this track. Very cool track. I really love these kinds of tracks that kind of like sideline a lot of really interesting or what am I trying to say? You know, I'm so in the world of harmonically driven music, both in my own specific music, but also like, you know, like what I tend to listen to. So listening to these kinds of tracks is always just like, oh man, it's so nice. It's so cool. Let's see. Do you have a musical blunt rotation? My last off-topic comment. Oh, no, please. No. Actually, I'm going to be completely honest. I love off-topic comments. Especially right now when, you know, it's just basically us 3, potentially more. I don't know how many people are here. So we're just hanging out. So I'm cool with it. Dream or nightmare? Dream, let's be positive. I'll do both. How about that? Dream musical blunt rotation would be Esperanza Spalding, Ryuichi Sakamoto, Stephen Sondheim, although I don't know if Stephen Sondheim would really be into smoking pot. Bjork. Oh my god, Bjork would be amazing to smoke pot with. I don't even smoke at all. But man, she would be killer. Oh, it'd be so good. Who else? Any of my other I don't know, John Lennon maybe? I don't know. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people. Koji Kondo, but just for the meme of it all. Sakamoto and Bjork smoking weed together would be crazy. Hell yes. 100%. 100%. Nightmare rotation would probably be Jacob Collier, Drake, let's see, I was gonna say Tiny Tim, but Tiny Tim does not deserve to be in that nightmare rotation. He's a dream rotation. Actually, no, he would not smoke at all. He's a protect this man kind of vibes. Who else is in the nightmare rotation for musical stuff? Let me think. Farrah Abraham. The girl who wrote "Don't Be Tardy for the Party," that one. The guy who wrote the chicken dance. The Macarena guys. Yeah. Nightmare blunt rotation. But like sick as hell nightmare blunt rotation. Let's review. Jacob Collier, Drake, Farrah Abraham, the guys who made the Macarena, and the people who made the chicken dance. Is there anyone else? Fuck it, throw Beyonce in there. Why not? Just to make things spicy and interesting. Yeah, I'm happy with my choices. I'm very happy with my choices. Oh, it's so stupid. What about y'all, huh? Answer appropriately. I'm very curious to know what the what y'all would think would be both either dream or nightmare or both. There are people who I could see could be in both, who are like unhinged enough. Vince Staples could be both. Vince Staples could be both a dream and nightmare, right? I could see some wacky shit. In the meantime, let me look up the song that you recommended, Toku. Where was it? Overworld by R.R. Theo. I've heard of you. Why have I heard of you? I've heard of this person. Oops, that's wrong. Overworld. What is this? What a Mario world. What is this? Wait, what? What is this? Which one am I clicking on? I post gay hentai based. Excellent work. It's a ROM hack. Oh! The first result's the right one. ROM hack. I would love to do. Ooh. I'd love to do a comparison between adopting ROM hack versions of like specific songs. That'd be really fun. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah. Hold on, before we continue. Dream rotation, Rico Nasty Mitsuki underscores Masayoshi Takanaka. Who is Masayoshi Takanaka again? That sounds really familiar. I can't think of it. Rico Nasty hilarious, Mitsuki hilarious, underscores, damn, that's a good one. That's a really, really good one. Wait, I've heard this. Oh, yeah, I mean, you probably have heard this. It has 700,000 views. Ooh. All right, let's play out while we set up here. This will be our last song, I think. How do I draw this? Oh god. Oh fuck. Whatever, man. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then he goes like, hey. And then there's the shoe, right? And then there's like that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And then there's Yoshi. He's got a big old bulgy eye, which is like, where? And then it goes like, what? And the blah. Right? Blah. Oops. Something like that. And then there's like a thing here, right? And then like a, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then like a, right? And then how about There you go. Don't fade out. Stop fading out. No, stop fading out. No! Why did you fade out? Again. Overworld. By, oops. Let's do this. By R. Teal. From what a Mario world we live in. Yay! Okay, there was a lot of talking. Let's see. Let's catch up on stuff. Just off the top of my head, my dream rotation with as much genre missing as possible. Luniz, never heard of it. Disaster Piece, that would be cool. Fear of Dark, hell yes. Kettle. Sun Ra is an insane pick, and Austin Wintory. Damn. That's a good pick. That's a great pick. Did I ever tell you, by the way, Disaster Piece, fucking visited my school one time to give a talk. Randomly, which is really funny. It was, I was at Cal Arts, and, yeah, I was in the Game Makers Club, and somehow, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Somehow, he, like, actually gave a talk and was talking about, like, his influences and going through, like, some project files and whatever and all that stuff. It was crazy. It was crazy. Really, really insane. Do I remember any of it? No. I remember that he liked Chrono Trigger, and I also remember that he talked a lot about, hardware, and I got really bored. I got so bored. No, this is not recorded. This was in I was in college still. I was probably a third year, so maybe 2018 or something like that. Yeah, so it was a while back. But very cool, very weird. Yeah, I need to really like play more of his games in general. Also, my drawings are getting better. I appreciate it. Here's the thing. My drawings, are determined by how much I can copy. If you told me to draw this picture and I didn't have a reference point, a visual reference point, it would look thousands of times worse. How about this? Let's do this right now, just because I'm feeling goofy. Okay. I am using my left hand to cover, and now I'm going to draw with memory what this was. No. And then, oh god, how does the neck go? Well, Yoshi's like, what is it? He's like that, and then like this, right? No. He's like, but he's like also like that, and then like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And then the tongue. I know the tongue. Tongue's easy. You know what I'm saying? Yay! Yay for my drawing, and also yay for the ban of a bot, which is very funny. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is that I am an excellent drawer, because this was out of memory, right? So if we're talking about similarities here, which do you prefer? I know what I prefer. See? Look at that. I draw her. That's so funny. Anyway, enough fucking around. We're gonna keep this nice and brief and short. So this sounds, first of all, funky as hell. 2 masterpieces, yay! Artist approval. Now I can commission people. So if you want to commission me for a portrait of yourself, feel free. More than happy to, I will give an example. Here is a self-portrait. If you would like to commission me, my rates are, it is $50 for this, and then $100 if you want any kind of, you know, like, props or any background specifically, like BG, right? So for example, that's $50, and $100 would be this, right? It's like and then like a mountain, and then like a lake, like a river, and like a flower on the mountain. So just let me know if you would like to Venmo me. I am more than happy to oblige. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, enough fucking around. Stop fucking around, huh? Okay, form time. Let's make this nice and quick and choppy because I actually do have something at 4 that I do need to prepare for. So it's very time. Got very Sopranos there for a second. Hey! Let's analyze the goddamn form, eh, Polly? Fucker. Gabagool, eh, motherfucker? Eh? Let's do the... It's time for music analysis. And if you're not in the down... I just spit all over my fucking tablet. Okay, hold on. This is a mess. Music analysis would not have saved Tony. Tony would... Actually, would music analysis have saved Tony? You know what I'd do? If I was there, put me in the ring. If I was there at the cafe at the very end of Sopranos, spoiler alert, and he looks up, and I take out a piece of sheet music, and I throw it right in front of the bullet that's about to kill him. Maybe music analysis does help. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Put me in the ring, coach. Put me in the ring. Here we go. Hey. Someone was gonna shoot him. Yeah, that's the ending, right? Isn't that the entire like thing about The Sopranos? Is that ending? And that like kind of maybe like the consensus is leaning towards the fact that he like dies, right? So someone's gonna shoot him. I throw some sheet music in front of the bullet. It bounces off, hits the assailant, and then victory, me, the victor. I win. I am the victor. I am the winner, right? Who doesn't love to win? What is this analysis day? All right, here we go. Let's like bump it up a tiny bit, actually. Okay, here we go. All right, let's count. So we are in 4/4. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4? Pretty straightforward, yes? So let's make this happen. Here we go. That A section is gonna need to be a hell of a lot bigger, actually. So let's maybe... Here we go. Oop, beep. There you go. Let's do this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16, right? It is this fast, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it's definitely that fast. It's upbeat. So we're gonna do pockets of 16 because I feel like this is a very square. And I don't say that in a derogatory way. I say that in just like a descriptive way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then it repeats. Yay! How lovely. Let's just play it out, loop it, and we are ready to go. Here we go. So, this is just a very, very simple, easy breezy song. Which, by the way, side note, I really love the fact that y'all are picking some really cool, interesting picks. You know, I usually when I imagine it's like, oh, somebody's gonna, you know, recommend something, I just kind of expect like, do the Zelda. As if that's a bad thing, by the way. The point is that like it's cool that like, you know, there's some underground picks I appreciate. Dude, Zelda. Zelda's cool. Recommends 1-1 for Super Mario. Oh my god. Okay, sidetracked once again. When I was in the Game Makers Club, at CalArts, there was this composer, kind of like, you know, it's got some like young elitist vibes, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But he was friendly enough, and he was in the Game Makers Club, and he was talking with one of my friends, who, me and this friend, their name was, should I say that? Whatever. Point is that we talked about video games a lot, and we were basically the only two musicians or composers in the school who gave a fuck about video games. So we connected quite a bit. But this guy talked to my friend and was talking about game composition or game music, and was like, yeah, I love video games. Do you know this guy? His name is Koji Kondo. Completely sincere. Unironic. So serious. Yeah, so there's this guy, his name is Koji Kondo. And my friend is like, yeah, I know Koji Kondo. And he's like, okay, well, I mean, yeah, I don't know, some people might not. And I'm like, girly, if you think that just because to you games are niche and like this fun, quirky little thing, like, when you're in the space, that's the biggest name there is. So like it's just such a funny thing of just like I'm sure if he's talking with like a bunch of other musicians who don't play video games, maybe that's something that's more of an underground like composer because it's like everyone's talking about other, you know, more classical shit and all that. Um but it was oh man. They told me that story. It was so funny. Oh god. Yeah, do you know who Koji Kondo is? That rules. It's so good. Anyway, very very funny. Hope the guy's doing okay. Who knows? Maybe he's in game music now. So we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Let's do. How am I gonna do this? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really feel like doing a harmonic analysis right now because we've already moved past 2 hours. Is an ad coming up? An ad is coming up in 40 seconds. So, in the meantime, I am going to draw a special thing that I think is very cool. Okay. Hold on, I'm almost done, everyone. All right. And now you know what? There is an obscure kanji that I am familiar with where it is basically how do I right? And then you know what I'm saying? And then fucking right? And then you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you know this, but this kanji means it is a symbol of Mario and Yoshi. You know what I'm saying? How do I, You know what? Fuck it. It's fine. I've done the form. Let me, Oh! Nope. Never mind then. Why didn't that work? Edit canvas size, right? What the hell? Okay. Oh, I know why it happened. Okay, I understand. Height, let's do 1500, right? And then just make it a little smaller. And then let's do this. Let's make it... Whoa! Whoops. Okay, now we're tilted. We're tilted now. Oh god, how do I fix that? Oh shit. How do I fix that? Oh, this? Oh, there you go. Okay, good. It's fine. Just don't worry about how so not effective this is to do right now. Okay, we're fine. This is fine. And I suppose we can just do this as well. Here we go. Okay, there we are. Perfect. I do like that you made it out of actual existing radicals. Hell yeah, of course. That's the thing. I study. You know what? This is now a chatting stream, so let's just chat. Let's put on Picklepedia, of course, because we have to. Yeah, this will just be like to exit out. But yeah, so I studied Japanese for years. I studied Japanese. Throws carrots. Oh, fuck. Toku, why would you do that? Oh my god. I also hate carrots too, so it's a double whammy. Yeah, I studied Japanese I studied it starting in middle school, and I kept studying it until college. So I'm very familiar with like how Japanese works and functions, but if you ask me to speak in Japanese, it's a no-go. I am horrible at speaking. It's extremely rusty. I was not conversational to begin with, but I did love writing. I would fill books, notebooks, of just like writing certain characters, you know, like what are some here? What are some I'm trying to remember. Ugh. Oh yeah, and what I love about the writing system in kanji. This is not music analysis anymore. What I love about the writing system is that there is genuinely, people think it's random. It's not. There is a very clear logic to it. It goes from top down and left to right. And so like when it comes to Japan, right? If we do like, hello? Oh come on. Boop. Thank you. Right? If we do Japan, we go bump 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 bump. Right? And then we have bump 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 bump. Right? And so it's like either it goes this way or it goes this way. And it just kind of generally follows that generally like trajectory, right? And so it's really cool. That's all I've ever studied. I've always wanted to be fluent, but I kept burning out on it. Learning kanji was my favorite part too. Yeah, learning kanji is so fun. I completely understand the burning out part. I think down the line, maybe like for sure in my 30s, once things feel a lot more stable and I can focus on things, I'm definitely gonna become at least conversational at the most. So electricity is what, Densha or Genki or I don't know, fucking whatever. But like if we write electricity, oh that's so fun. I love writing kanji so much. It would be right. So we go there, and then oh no, that's wrong. It would go there. No, is that right? And then left, right, and then it would be bum 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 bum. I just pretend that connected. Oh no, it doesn't connect. Hilarious. Oh, and then this actually goes like that, and then right, and then we have like bum bum bum. Maybe make it prettier, and then something like that. Anyway, you get the point, right? But it's really pretty. I love kanji in general and writing. Very, 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 very fun. Let's also like increase the brush size so it feels a little nicer. What else? What other really, really fun stuff is there to write? You know, there's fucking. I really love drawing rain. Fish is really fun too. Right. That kind of thing. Stuff like that. Now, my last name, and again, we're just like kind of, you know, dicking around now. I'm probably gonna end fairly soon. My last name is really weird. It's not doxing myself. I have it everywhere on everything, but it is very weird. It's Yoshikami. That's a weird fucking last name. And the reason why it's so weird is because it doesn't have it's so weird that it doesn't have any kanji. So it's literally spelled like Yoshikami in katakana. And so it has no kanji. And the reason why it's spelled like that is that me and my sister believe it's like a Hawaiian Japanese like kind of like somewhat name. Some kind of Hawaiian Japanese last name, and it's very strange, very, very weird. When I tell people in Japan that my last name is Yoshikami, people are like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, they're like, that's a weird last name. So yeah, it's very strange. Are your parents from Hawaii? My dad is like partially, kinda, somewhat. My mom is not. I'm actually more Filipino than Japanese, which is really funny. Even though I look Japanese and my last name is Japanese, I am infinitely more like culturally Filipino, which is very funny. Oh, your last name is kanji? Oh, hell yeah. I mean, last name kanji, the readings of that, I can't even begin to understand how that even, that works, but, yeah. Very fun. Very cool. I don't know. I love, you know, all the fun stuff. Yeah, if I say my full name here, it would be, oh shit, whoops, oh no! I undoed things I didn't want to. Hold on. Ah, fuck, I fucked it up. Oh well, that's fine. Yoshika... me, right? Let me write my full name. Let me see. Whoop. I guess this technically isn't really the right way to write a Japanese name, but hey, guess what? Apparently, according to everyone, in Japan, I am not Japanese. I am a foreigner, so, which is fine. I'm completely detached from my Japanese heritage, so it'd be ra, I, a, Ryan Yoshikami. We live reverse lives. I'm not Filipino at all, but most strangers think that I am Filipino at a glance before they guess Japanese. Really? That's so funny. Wow. It's really funny too because when I went to Japan, oh, hold on. Oop, hold on. Give me a second. I have a thing that I have to... Hold on. There we are. Okay. When I went to Japan, it was really funny because I went on a solo trip like a few years ago, and everybody assumed that I was Japanese because I look Japanese. And so when you're a foreigner and you're a tourist from America who speaks very little Japanese, I can read a somewhat decent amount. Like, I know hiragana and katakana, but man, I know very little, so people immediately assume. So they just rattle it off, right? If I look like a white guy, then they're gonna try to talk in English immediately. But because I'm Japanese, they spoke to me in Japanese, and then I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know, and then they switched over to, oh, he's an American or something. But it also didn't help that like halfway into the trip, I started wearing GU clothes because I love Japanese minimalist fashion. And so then I was really looked like I was Japanese. The only thing that would give it away is I think my hair, because like my hair is permed. But yeah, it's just very funny, very, very, very funny. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I just love the writing system. It's convoluted as hell, but it's very interesting. Not totally related, but my last name, technically last names are a bit weird because my mom is white American, my dad is Colombian. So my last name looks like it follows the Colombian family naming convention, but it's actually flipped, where my mom's last name is first instead. Oh, interesting. Mom's last name is the rarer one. Huh. Wow. I love shit like that because it's so interesting. It it always is so fun to me, like when names have like such a unique backstory. Here in LA, a lot of people go up to me and start speaking Spanish because some people also think that I look Latino. Oh shit, yeah. My sister, she gets a whole bunch of different stuff because she's a lot more ambiguous. I look a lot more Japanese. She's a lot more ambiguous, which is really funny. Perez. First of all, excellent repetition. I forget what it's called. Oh my god, what's it called? Fucking, what's it called? Alliteration, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got it. Yeah. Both of you. That's so funny. Pretty ambiguous. My dad is mixed Afro-Colombian indigenous. Oh shit. Ooh, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I feel bad for the people who have like a name like Nick Jones, John Smith. Like, I'm like, oh man, that's not fun. Like, you know, I'm sure you got some depth to you, but like, man, what's in the name? Not much, unfortunately. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So, yeah, last names are interesting. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Very interesting. Should I sign off here in a little bit? I'll erase some of this. I will sign off proper. Should I say, let's see, what do I say? How about, mata ne. Actually, I don't think this is a tsu in the middle. I think it's just mata, not matta. Mata ne. Since we're going full Japanese, how about, well, wait, let's move this and say a proper thank you. How about that? Here. Let's do Arigato. Arigato. To. Arigato. じゃあまたね。Diane Yoshikami signing off. Arigato. So stupid. It's fine, okay? I'm Japanese. I can do it. Sayonara, minasama. Isn't that fun? So stupid. Alright, thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate it. Next week, same ol' same ol'. So, it's gonna be, next week is gonna be, what is it? Next Tuesday will be same as usual, blindfolded, Rhythm Heaven. And then next Wednesday, I might work on album stuff. So, yeah. I think for the next, like, few weeks or so, probably even months, I'm gonna be flip-flopping between, album work and analysis stuff. I think that's gonna happen. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming. Goodbye. Beep, 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 beep.